And welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we got some insight on the Mirror Twilight when we found out that the Mirror Twilight has been broken up into 4 pieces, with the fourth piece being at the Mirror Chamber in Arbiter's Grounds. We got some backstory on Ganondorf and what happened to him, and in today's episode, we got some extra goodies too with the spinner. I forgot to mention that. In today's episode, we are going to be starting our trek up to the next area of the game. The next area of the game is up north in the mountainy area of Hyrule. We're going to actually go find out about it here in just a second. But first and foremost, here in Castletown, we kind of want to go over to where Telma's bar is, because that kind of tells you where you need to go. After every major area from here on out, you need to head over to Telma's bar, and you kind of get an idea of where we're going. So, let's go ahead and talk to Telma here. She says, "How's that Ilya doing, honey? I'm sure the shaman will find a way to get her memory back. That Renato is a talented man for sure. Anyways, honey, you got your own things to worry about, so just make sure you're doing what needs doing right now, okay? Now, I'm not doubting you, honey, but if you're wondering what you ought to be doing, you ought to go find our friend Ashi. I think that's how you say her name. She's up on the Hyrule's northern mountain checking on things, and she's got good instincts, trust me. If you need detailed directions, just take a peek at the map on the table." Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go look at this map here. As you noticed, our friend that told us about Gerudo Valley is back here, now that we've completed Gerudo Valley. Or Gerudo Desert, I'm sorry. Gerudo Valley's in Ocarina of Time. Ashi went to Snowpeak Mountain and headed off. Okay, so it's right here at Zora's Domain that we need to go to in order to access the next area. As you can see, our friend here is back here. So say, Link, you're alive as well. Tell me, did you find anything interesting at Arbiter's Grounds in the desert? The sages. Those sages once served the royal family, actually. They were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda. It is from them that I first heard about the accursed mirror of the Arbiter's Grounds. Okay, so he pretty much said, yeah, he's pretty much done his duty and everything else. But we got our other two friends here. They pretty much say the same exact thing as he did when we were last here, so there's no point in talking to him again. We got our objective. We got to go to Zora's Domain. Zora's Domain is the next area we got to go to. So let's go ahead and warp over to Zora's Domain right now. We kind of want to get an idea where what's ahead in store at Snowpeak. Snowpeak is the name of the mountain area that we're heading off to. I think they might have mentioned that, but I might have just spoiled it. That's okay. You just didn't. Just the name of the area is called Snowpeak. All right, so let's just keep on coming down here, and we're just gonna keep going this way. Now, the entrance way to the mountain area is all the way on the very bottom level of the Zora's Domain here. So we're just gonna ride this waterfall and fall. Whee! I never get enough of that. And we are going to be going over here. You guys see this cave where these Zoras are at right here? We want to come up this way and go up here. This leads us to the mountains. Alright, let's go ahead and turn into human real quick before we go any further in here. Because, as you guys can see, there's a lady right there. This is Snowpeak. Very wintry, ice place. Very cold. Link. There she is. What brings you to this dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's Domain got covered in ice, this mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently, the beast that lives somewhere in this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's Domain. I was curious, so I came and waited. And as I said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. And she gave us her sketch. This hastily drawn picture shows the creature as she saw holding a red fish. Show it to people with blah 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 blah, and you might get some useful information. Apparently, this thing has been stealing red fish from the village. I want to investigate further, but I can't even see the path through this blizzard. Yeah. I'm sure you're here because you're curious of the mountain, but you'd best not go on there without a plan. Okay, so pretty much what she says is, we can go a little bit further into Snowpeak. Thing is, though, we can't go any further than this room. You can go try, but this place is pretty much, yeah. There's nothing there. It'll just void you out back into the room. The snowstorm's too strong. So we need to go in with a plan. This sketch... Oh gosh, the camera's freaking out here. I think we talked to the Zora. So Snowpeak's ahead is very treacherous. Not only that, the weather has been bad lately. It's because the beast has been coming to the village. We have been taking extra precautions. Let's see what this Zora says. There's a rumor going around, a suspicious person that has been seen around here lately. One of the throne room has been informed of this. Oh, they're talking about the beast. Long story short, we need to go show this sketch to the prince. That's who we need to be showing this to. Oh, don't know, someone's gonna see me. Okay, fine, I'll go around this corner then. Can I warp? No, someone will see you. Okay, fine, I'll just go in the next area. So long story short, we need to go and show this sketch to the prince of the Zoras. And he is at his mother's grave right now. So we need to actually go warp back to Kakariko Village. And we're going to go talk to Prince Rayless. We're going to show him this sketch. Because I'm sure he will know what's going on here. Alright, so now that we're here in Kakariko, I'm going to go ahead and transform into human. We need to head over to the graveyard. The graveyard is over here. I mean, duh, we've been here countless times already. But yeah, I think he might be here during the nighttime. I haven't changed his daytime, so let's hope it stays at nighttime too. He shows up at nighttime too. So alright. So we gotta get back here through all these ways flying around. Alright, let's go ahead and go through here. Okay. So there he is. Yeah, he's back here with his mother's grave. Let's go talk to him. Is your name Link? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. She spoke of a youth who would save our domain, and steer my fate. One named Link. I must thank you for all you've done. Is there anything I can ever do for you? Please tell me. Please. Okay, so Prince Rayless is fine and well now. That's really nice to hear. But he said he'll do anything for us if we can. So let's go ahead and show him this sketch here. The Beast Man of the Snowy Mountain, perhaps? But more importantly, is this red fish it's holding must be a reek fish. That's a rare specimen found only in Zora's village. It feeds off the valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers can't catch one. Look closely, Link. My earring is made of this coral. I would like to give it to you. And we got the coral earring. It is made of a precious coral from the Zora's domain in the shape of a fish hook. It's lovely. It's been added to your hook for your fishing rod. With this, now you can catch reek fish. I received it from my mother. But it is fine. I no longer need it. as I look at you, I get the sense of what my mother wanted, what I should be doing now. I will return to my village. The reed fish can be found near Mother and Child Rocks in the water basin near my village. The fish are red, so I think that you should be able to spot them. Alright, so he gave us our thing here. He added an earring to our fishing rod. Now, if you guys remember a long time ago, I'm gonna go ahead. Can I work behind this? Yeah. Okay. Remember a long time ago when we did the fishing episode? I told you we couldn't do anything yet until we got a later item in the game. Well, we just got that item. This is the item that we can actually go catch the rest of our fish for our logbook, as well as get the other item in the fishing pond. I'm going to be taking a look at that later. But first and foremost, we need to catch ourselves a reek fish. Because not only is it the last fish on our logbook, but it's also plot important. We have to catch this fish in order to advance even further in the game. So, first and foremost, he said Mother and Child Rocks near the basin here. Alright, so just drop down here. And I do believe, if I remember correctly, Mother and Child Rocks are right here. It's indicated by the big rock and the little rock right next to each other. You guys can probably see the reek fish down there. There's a red fish down there. So we're going to go ahead and catch this fish. If I can actually get up on the land here. Let's go ahead and catch it. No, not talk to Minda. I don't want to talk to Minda. Oops. Alright, so let's go ahead and catch ourselves a reek fish. With the coral earring, we should be able to catch it now. I hope this will... Yeah, there we go. Okay, fish on. Alright, and... Sure enough, we caught ourselves a reek fish, 25 inches. The sacred fish that's found near the Zor village. It reeks. You can see the fish you caught by pushing down and viewing the collector screen. Yeah, I know. Alright, as soon as you do that, we need to transform into a wolf. It's got a scent on it. And we need to learn this scent. Don't want to talk to Mint. I keep pushing the wrong button. We need to get the scent from the fish. Forget the pose scent and learn a new smell? Yes. You learned the reek fish scent. So there we go. We've got a new scent from catching a reek fish. Like I said, this is plot important. We have to have this scent in order to even advance further in the game. Now, if we actually look at our logbook, we come down here to our fish journal. Our fish journal is now complete. We have gotten the reek fish, and that was the last fish we needed on our fish log right here. So we have completed our fish journal. I didn't ever think I would ever do this in a playthrough, but we have finished the fish journal. Now, before we do anything else, there's one last thing. Now that we've got this coral earring, I can go finish up the stuff I wanted to do in the fishing pond. So we're gonna go warp over to the Upper Zors River. Now that reek fish smell, yeah, it's important that we got that, but we'll take care of that later. I know, plot important stuff. We need to just hold off on that. Alright, so now that we've gotten everything here, we can actually come back here to the fishing pond, or the fishing hole. Come in here and get our last item. Now, you couldn't get this before when we first visited here, because we were missing the earring. The earring is very important in order to get this item. I don't know why, but it is. But the requirements for this item that we're trying to fish up real quick. You need to at least caught a Ordon catfish, a Hyrule bass, and a Hylian pike in the boat, in the lure fishing boat. You need to catch all three of these fish, and you'd also need to save them and put them in the tank in Hina's boat area, and I keep pushing the wrong button for a minute now. Anyways, yeah, you need to catch all three of those fish and have them in the tank. And, not only that, have the coral earring on the end of your fishing lure. You need to have all these prerequisites before you can even get this item. You want to come over here into this corner. It's one of these. There's various places here in the fishing pond that you can get this item. This is just one I know of. So we can actually just wait here until we fish something. Hopefully it won't take too long, but it might take you a couple of tries. Okay, so fish on. And there it is. Yeah, that's the item. This is the sinking lure. This is a prohibited item that's forbidden in the fish ponds, but it shines, and it should be good for fishing. Press A to take it, and you can use it the next time you go lure fishing. Alright, so this is a very, very broken item. I'm going to tell you right now, it's also forbidden here in the fishing pond, so don't let Hina see you fish with it. The best way you can do that is just to go lure fishing by yourself. That's literally the best way you could really avoid this. But we're actually going to go test this out real quick. Start at 20 rupees. You can also get your charming and savvy guide with a fishing package, run you 100 rupees. I'm going to go in alone. Okay. Here to speed up a fish and the instruction, blah, blah, blah. Alright, we're actually going to show off the sinking lure here. The sinking lure is a very broken item. It helps catch a lot of fish really easy. But the thing is, though, like I said, it's kind of a cheater's way of using lures. Thing is, though, it sinks to the bottom, and it's very shiny. So fish get attracted to it really easily. So just keep that in mind. Actually, hold up. Before we do that, I realized we're still in spring. We're going to try to catch a Highland Loach with it. I said try to. I got to make it summer. So I'm going to actually go ahead and do that. I'll be right back until then, guys. Okay. Alright, everybody. We made it summertime here. Now we're going to come back here where the Highland Loach is, if I can not try to scare him away here. Try to move my boat around here, trying not to make this really hard to get up there. Okay. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and change our lures real quick. I kind of want to show this off before we end this episode here. Sinking lure. Let's do this. It says the rules around here forbid use of this lure. So, there we go. Let's go ahead and use this real quick. Alright. Thing is, though, with this lure, it sinks to the bottom. So, it's got different, like, animation for it. But you can still see fish try to get it. So, just be mindful and hold down on the fishing line and be able to push B as soon as it gets a bite. So, just keep that in mind. As soon as it comes up and tries to get me. I think I might have had that a little bit too far away. Let's try this again. Alright. There we go. But the shininess of this lure will attract fish really easily. Oh, there we go. Oh, dang it. My had somebody grab it. Okay, what is this? I don't know what this is. I don't. Oh, it doesn't look like a Highland Loach. Looks like it is a normal fish. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it was like a normal fish. A Hyrule bass. That's okay. But yeah, you guys can see what the sinking lure does. It essentially just sinks to the very bottom. And it attracts a lot of fish, but the thing is forbidden in the grounds. If Hina sees you using this, she'll take it away from you and throw it away. So you have to be very quick with this. So if you want to use the sinking lure to catch any fish here, you want to use it. You want to use it whenever you're by yourself. You don't want to have Hina with you, because Hina will take it away and throw it away, and you have to go fish for it again. Alright, so that's pretty much it that I wanted to do. I just wanted to catch fish with it. I don't really want to catch another Hylian Loach because, Lord, I'll take forever to do that again. Didn't catch any big boys. That's tough luck. You'll just have to get out there and kill the next monster next time. Well, that's okay. But pretty much that is it for the fishing hole. We are done with the fishing hole completely. So we pretty much finished up any side quests related to fishing. We got the next plot important stuff. We did a lot in this episode. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we are going to be going back to Snowpeak, and we're going to be following the scent of the reek fish that we just got as a wolf link. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.